My first day riding took me 200 kilometers from the Pacific Ocean to the capital of Australia, Canberra. Before leaving the Pacific Ocean for the last time on this trip, I took a walk down my favorite beach and found a rare form of a sea slug called the blue dragon. They feed on the blue bottle stingers that I documented earlier, somehow able to store the poison from the blue bottles and using it in its own defense. Although they're supposed to be pretty rare, I found about 4 of them along this stretch of the beach. Along the way, I met these fishermen and the wildlife that hangs out around them. With a wingspan of over 2 meters, these pelicans are some of my favorite birds in all of Australia. Yet they're only one of over 800 bird species here. These giant stingrays in the water nearby measure over 1 meter across and can be pretty dangerous because of the poisonous spines they have. Feeling lucky to have seen more Australian marine life, I headed out to Canberra, 200 kilometers away from the coast. It's the capital of the country, but a lot of people don't know that. My first stop was the War Memorial, which I think is the most worthwhile thing to see in Canberra.
My favourite thing about Canberra after living here for a year is that when I initially came, I had this misconception that Canberra was bereft of anything creative and any life, and there's been this kind of name, people call it a hole, because it's literally a hole geographically, but also people think there's just nothing here. But after staying here for a year, I found that there is the most burgeoning, flourishing, creative, culture here. There's the musicians, artists, there's just this collaborative kind of vibe about it, and I think it's really special. Yeah.
My favourite thing about Canberra is the big open skies and lots of green and just the sort of vastness of it, and you're sort of centred around beautiful countryside and you can go around, it's like the Brindabellas, go for walks and like all that sort of stuff. It's just really nice, especially coming from the middle of a big city.
I like bike riding between all these really cool places and like being able to flick in and out, and nothing's too great a distance that it's not an enjoyable ride for me. So yeah, it's just really nice. So I could like wake up tomorrow morning and be like, you know what, I'm just going to go for a bike ride and stop by the gallery or stop by the museum or stop by Questacon and just enjoy myself. I would. I love Questacon.
Questacon, it's got the free fall.
Yeah.